Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the What's Good podcast.
What's up?
I say that the same way every time, you know.
Yep, and you always leave the silence afterwards for me to say something.
Yeah.
I never know what to say.
Little awkward
I'm just going to
silence.
start going, what's good? Every time.
Do that.
Every time. That's what I'm going to do.
Why don't you go singing lessons like Logan Paul and become a singer?
A singer? No, I'm not going to. Why would I do that? I don't want to do songs.
Well, I don't know. Just thought of it. Right, just something I thought of right then.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, people get really mad how fast I speak.
Yeah, because you talk really fast.
I know,
you and Josh, your conversations, I walk into the kitchen, you and Josh sat there like... You're like Sims.
I don't. Yeah, we are.
The Sims on fast forward.
On the fast forward. You know, it's like three.
The triple fast forward.
I don't think I have a speech impediment. I just speak really fast and I stutter a little bit, but I don't think I've got a stutter. I think I just stutter because I speak so fast.
Someone actually pointed out a clip where you were trying to say something to me and it took you like 25 seconds. And in that 25 seconds, you actually didn't say anything. You literally went, no, but what I'm saying is, the way that what I'm saying is, the thing that basically what I'm saying, but the thing is, right, like that, you did that for 20 seconds.
I'm so sorry, guys. I know the way I speak makes me a really bad podcast host, but hopefully the substance and actually what I am saying when I do say it counts or something.
Definitely not.
But yeah, just to be clear, guys, we're not talking about anything that happened this week anymore. We're moving on.
Well, we're talking about YouTube Rewind.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah,
we're not talking about the Deji situation.
Yeah, that's gone now.
That. Yeah, that's out the way.
Yeah.
We are going to talk about our channel. We've made a What's Good podcast channel on YouTube. I think we actually mentioned it in our last podcast.
Yeah, that's what kickstarted it all.
That kickstarted it. But we've hit 100,000 subscribers.
Thank you guys so much, which is mad.
Awesome.
I actually wasn't awake or even alive.
I mean, it was 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I didn't even... That was the day that the O2 network thing happened.
Yeah.
So apparently everyone in London or
would
maybe...
you have been up at 6:30 a.m?
No, but I would have been up at like... I was up at like 10 or 11 and I would have seen your... thing,
there's no difference between 10 a.m. and...
Nah, there's not. You stayed up really late for it, right?
Oh, I don't know why.
Do people know about the thing where you took a photo?
No, I didn't bother. I didn't put it up. Basically, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, @MiniMinter, I did a Instagram story for when we hit it, and I had it all planned out. I literally had Imagine Dragons. Their song that's like, "This is gonna be the best day of our life."
Okay, yeah,
that song. I had that ready at the right moment, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just sit there and wait, and as soon as it hits it, I'll press play. Bang, done. And it was on 99,099, not 999. And I sat there and I went, oh my God, okay. I went, this is it. Record, play, and it hit. And I went, hey! Wait. Oh my God. I was so tired that I didn't realize that 100,000 doesn't come after 99 and 99.
Yeah.
So I literally sat there, and then that took another like 45 minutes to get that last 1,000. So I was sat there just in a pit of misery. And then I missed it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my Instagram story. I literally get it as it changes to 100,000. I don't even get the final tick over. I just get the 100,000, and I was like, such a waste of a night. I could have slept.
Yeah, I really wish I was in the room with you when you thought that 99,100 was 100k. But that day though, I came round. That was yesterday, right? We hit it
2 days ago. It was Wednesday. Wednesday at 6 a.m. I think.
No, it's Thursday at 6 a.m.
It's Wednesday at 6 a.m.
I'm sure it was yesterday because I got to the house.
But we're on like 111,000 subscribers now.
Yeah, we just gained quite a lot.
Oh, we didn't.
We did because I came to the house. It was 4 o'clock and I was like, "Where's Simon?" And everyone's like, "He's in bed." Because you stayed up so late.
I don't know. Whenever it was.
And it doesn't matter. Sam and I will continue this argument after this podcast and we'll get to the end of it, I'm sure.
What was your point?
About what?
The reason you started talking about what day it was.
Because that's the day where I got to the house at 4 o'clock and you weren't around. You'd just woken up. It was like 4 p.m. You're like, "Hi guys."
My pattern is messed right now. I woke up at 3 today.
Yeah, even today I came round and you're having scrambled eggs at like 3 p.m.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that, but you were having breakfast.
Yeah. So
at 3 p.m.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Well, okay, it just wasn't. It wasn't breaking fast anymore. Well, I guess it was. It was actually. You're right. It was breaking your fast because you slept. Fair play. But breakfast is usually in the morning. That's what I'm saying.
I need to fix my pattern. It's not going to happen. I think I'm going to stream Fortnite tonight for like 5 hours from 11.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
all the American people out there.
Yeah, everyone American. Follow my MM7 Games channel. I stream on there. Feel free.
But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you for 100k.
Yeah, that's mad.
The channel's doing really well. I'm glad the response has been so good for it. There are a few people who are always like, "Oh, I've seen these clips already. I don't want to watch them again." But that's fine. It's not
just don't watch them.
Yeah, don't watch them. The clips on that channel aren't for you guys. They're for you guys, but they aren't for the guys who complain. They're not for the guys who watch the whole podcast or listen to the whole podcast. They're literally for people who want to know about that subject. And that subject only. So they can have a 2-minute video or a 5-minute video just on that, and then they can go and continue their day.
Yeah. Then go back to Fortnite.
Go back to Fortnite.
Yeah.
I actually really want to play this new season 7. I don't play Fortnite at all. I played it when it was like season 1 or whatever, like when it was just Fortnite.
I got so angry yesterday. I was having a bad day anyway, and then literally yesterday.
It's because you woke up late.
Huh?
It's because you woke up late.
That is partly it. But then I just had an awful day, and then I tried loading the game. I think I went upstairs at 7 to start recording. I got onto Fortnite at 2 a.m.
Yeah, because I left.
It just kept freezing every time, and I reinstalled every single part of the game twice. I was there like, what can I do? And finally got on, and everyone went to bed. Because
I left the house I think you were on a call to Wiz trying to fix it.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, so I got on at 2 a.m.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it was a bad night. It was awful.
I didn't have a great night.
Why?
I just didn't. I
just got deep.
No, I didn't have a great night because I was tired.
Oh. You know how you fix that?
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the reason I had a bad day yesterday is because the whole O2 thing. Guys, I've moved into a new apartment in London now. Congrats. Wait. I just congratulated myself.
Yeah, that was weird.
I didn't mean to say that.
Guy.
I meant to say like, yay or something, but I just said congrats. So I moved in there now in London, so it means doing this podcast is a lot easier. Just everything in London is a lot easier now. Don't have to take 3 hours to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I get to spend more time with my wife now. So, but so we have no internet right now. We have no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, and then O2 just broke. So we had no data or Wi-Fi. So me and Laura could do nothing. Well, we could talk to each other, but that's boring. We couldn't watch TV. We couldn't watch a film. Yeah, who does that? We couldn't listen to music. So she had a terrible day. I mean, I was here yesterday, but she had a terrible day at home. She was just doing all her orders in silence. So,
wow.
Not great.
I mean, I've also been ill recently, hence why this podcast hasn't been out.
Yeah.
So that's also why I've been in bad mood.
I think next time you are ill, we should do a podcast anyway. Because, like I said to you, you sound like Voldemort when you're ill.
Yeah, why would I? You know what? I'm gonna just send a Nando's order to JJ right now. Yeah, you can talk about what happened last time we were in this room.
I want Nando's.
You want Nando's?
No, me and Laura eating.
What's your Nando's order?
I get a chicken wrap, double chicken wrap with cheese.
A double chicken wrap with cheese, yeah.
Yeah, and then peri chips.
What spice?
Medium. I get medium.
Okay, just peri chips.
Mm-hmm.
You only get one? You only get one side?
I think so. No, yeah, I get one side, but then I get those starters where it's the halloumi dips with the chili jam. Yeah, they're good.
I'm going to add that, actually.
Do that. I used to just have what's it called? Wings?
Yeah.
That's
all they're called.
Yeah. I used to just have wings, and I used to just have, what's it called? Half a chicken. I don't know what I did this.
What is that? JJ does this, right? JJ does this whenever he describes drinks. He does a hand gesture.
Yeah.
So he does like milkshake, and he does like, what's the other one?
The sweet cocktail's this. He always goes in a restaurant. Can I get a sweet cocktail?
And then he goes like, can I just have water?
Yeah.
And then the other day we were in Pizza Express. This was like last week sometime, and he goes, I can't remember if it was a coffee or a cappuccino or something, but he goes, can I get a cappuccino? And he does like a square, and I was like, how does that represent it in any way?
No.
Do you want to know what my Nando's order is?
Yeah, what's your Nando's?
Beanie burger medium with cheese.
Vegetarian.
I normally got the chicken burger medium with cheese.
Okay.
Peri chips, mash, and then the halloumi sticks.
Nice.
As a starter.
Nice. Put extra halloumi sticks on.
How long are you here for?
Well, this podcast will be like an hour and a half.
That's true.
Yours is going to be cold.
Oh, no.
You have to put it in the...
Wrap it up. Let's end this video. Let's end this podcast right now.
This is hold on. Let me check. This is a 10-minute podcast.
You can shut up now.
Yeah. So that's that. One thing I wanted to mention as well. One of the last times we were in this room, apart from the previous podcast.
Yeah. Was that before this?
Yeah.
What you're about to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when we did the shocking video.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of hate in that video. I'm the most hated guy right now. Let's just be honest.
There's definitely more people that are hated.
I think it's just because I'm reading comments a lot at the minute.
Yeah, I keep telling you, only read comments when they're nice.
How do I know though?
Because if they're mean, you disregard them.
Put it
as soon
down.
as you see
Okay,
it,
yeah.
you disregard it.
Yeah, I know. It's one thing you have to learn in this thing, in this whole YouTube
We've
game.
talked about that though before. We've talked about that.
Yeah, we have done that.
What happened last time we were here?
We did the shocking video, and the Sidemen on the.
I mean, you were in it still. You can say we.
Okay, so yeah, we. I was the shocker. So the reason, like, obviously, I was the guy who was actually pulling the trigger on the shocker. In that video, though, I noticed that because the way it was edited, that there was a sound every time.
Yeah, there was a
and because the device I was using was a twisted thing. The way to turn it on, you had to twist it around, rather than a button. So it looked like I wasn't doing anything. And then every time the sound came, obviously we added that sound. It doesn't do that. Machines don't go like this. And then I think everyone thought that all the reactions were fake because it wasn't. It didn't look like I was doing anything.
Yeah, like those were just to help people understand, because obviously if there's no noise. Yeah. Like if you do this, there's no noise.
No.
So I'm twisting my hand, by the way, as if
for
I'm
the audio
doing
guys.
Yeah. So that's why we had to add it in, but it was quite prolonged so that it made, because some of the shocks you did obviously were like, this is done.
Yeah, but it was a scale as well.
Yeah.
So it was 1 to 9. So sometimes I would shock people on like a 1 level. Yeah, sometimes I would go 9.
It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Done.
So then the people who could take it well, like Ethan, I'd go full every time. And then the people like you or Harry.
Don't put me and Harry in the same.
No. Okay, but you do hate getting shocked.
I do hate it.
Yeah, so I'll do less because you hate it more, so you would react like in a more shocked way.
Well, it takes less for the reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But off camera.
Harry.
Yeah, Harry, to be fair, this is why I feel so bad about this story, because Harry didn't laugh at all.
It's because he said off camera, he was like, I'm not laughing today. He was like, I'm sorry, I might make a boring video here, but I'm not laughing.
I'm not sure if this ended up in the video, but he's always said, this is why I don't do, I think it was in the video.
Yeah, this is why I don't do shocking videos.
Because he hates it.
He said, this is my one, like, give me any form of pain, I'll do it if I have to. Shocking, I just don't want to. But JJ literally was just like, so we all take it in turns to like plan videos and stuff. And JJ was like, we are doing shocking. Because this was JJ's video to plan kind of thing. So it was, and he was very set on the shocking part. And Harry was so against it, but we all kind of just went, let's go for it.
Yeah. When it's what, 6 versus 1, you kind of have to do it.
Yeah. So, I mean, to be fair to Harry, like the punishment pool one we did, that was Ethan's video. Ethan turned up with that hot chip, the Dorito.
Yeah.
And Harry literally tasted it without him getting it, if you know what I mean. So JJ had to eat it. Yeah. And then Harry just went over and just took a little bit
for fun.
and ate it and was like, oh, that's not good. And then he got it next go and had to actually eat it himself. Man. So he almost hurt you.
Yeah, so he almost hurt me because this was off the video. This didn't make the edit. When he sat down, he was like, "All right, Randolph, if you shock me when I don't laugh, I'm gonna swing for you." And I could see that he meant it.
That was a full on. Yeah, that was an actual threat.
He was actually sweating. His hands were actually like, and I don't know how he didn't laugh. Yeah, he's got some really good self control, you know.
Yeah.
Because there was some videos, some material that people were showing that didn't make it to the final video. I know you guys were annoyed at that as well, but so.
He didn't laugh, but I think it's quite easy not to, because I didn't laugh much.
Yeah.
I think it's quite easy as long as you just have to not focus.
I can't do it. I cannot not laugh. I always laugh. If you say to me, don't laugh, I'll laugh.
Don't laugh. How? What?
Okay, hold on.
Apples. He's actually laughing. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that or not.
So I do that. Yeah, I like go, but I don't actually laugh.
That would be enough to get shocked.
Yeah, well, it's like in the video, the actual famous Family Fortunes video. That was when JJ did the whole thing, trying to laugh, and I was completely laughing. Yeah, and everyone's like, that doesn't count. I was like, well, amazing. I was like, why does that not count? But yeah, so he said that, and he didn't laugh. He laughed once. He messed up once. He laughed off camera. He just went like. Yeah. And then I got him. But then behind, I'm putting you on blast here as well. Behind camera, obviously because Harry wasn't laughing, it's really good for the video as well. But also, like, it's funny if he gets shocked. Like, it'll be entertaining. He had to get shocked, yeah. So it was unfair, but we're making a video.
I told you to shock him, but I did say like one.
I did. I always did one.
I know, but I was like, obviously don't like.
I didn't know you. I didn't know what you were saying originally because you kept saying stuff to me, and I was like, Sam keeps talking to me, but I don't know what he's saying. And then I finally got it, and I was like, oh, he wants to shock Harry, so I shocked Harry, and he was so mad. Fuming. You saw it on the video, like he's like everything flies.
He got shocked like 3 times in total, I think.
Yeah,
but every single time he did, before the shock even like kicked in,
pull it off. Yeah,
he literally laughed for a second, went no, threw it off.
Yeah, because if they're both not connected, if the circuit's not complete, it doesn't happen. So if one's on.
It doesn't do it.
I think that was one of the edits as well, where like Toby was getting shocked, so it went like zzz, then stopped, but he still had the thing on. or the sound was still going or something like that. And I was like, he actually isn't getting shocked there. That's why he's not reacting.
Yeah.
So I wonder if people took that the wrong way. But yeah, so Harry, when I shocked him, I could see his eyes. He like looked at me like, well, he just looked at me very viciously, and I could see it in it. He really, really wanted to hit me because he was so mad at me. And I was like, Harry, I'm so sorry, but I'm doing this for the video.
I don't know if did it make it in the video at the end where it was just like Josh and Ethan just like, did you see what they were doing afterwards? They were just kind of putting it on their back of their hand.
And then handshaking.
But like full power.
Yeah, so I said you guys should do a video. No one, everyone kept ignoring me with this video idea.
No one wants to do shocking.
Okay, that's pretty
why. Harry, look at Harry in that one.
Yeah.
We barely got him to do that.
But yes, what Josh and Ethan were doing was they had one each, right? On each of their hands, and then they would shake hands, and that would connect the circuit, and then shock them both.
Shocked,
yeah, so I was like, you guys should do arm wrestle. That would be sick, though, wouldn't it? Like arm wrestle,
no one
and then
wants to get shocked.
I know. But imagine because it's not about strength, then it's about the willpower of who wants to be shocked less.
True.
Ethan would win because he just took the shock somehow.
He liked it. Yeah, it's weird. Josh kind of liked it. I don't know if you saw Josh in the kitchen afterwards. He was sat there just on his arm.
He put it on his forehead,
just like on his arm, just sadistically laughing.
But I know fingers do hurt though. Fingers really hurt.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
But he did it on his forehead.
Yeah.
He was like, try it on your forehead. I was like, no.
Oh, the worst one, he did it to, I think he did it to JJ afterwards. He had one on his arm and the other one wasn't connected.
Yeah.
And he just went up behind JJ and slapped it on his neck.
Yeah.
So then it just as it hits JJ, it shocks him and JJ's like, ah!
He was putting it on his ass as well. Josh was putting it on JJ's ass.
Oh my God.
I was off camera. I think I recorded it, but everyone was downstairs at that point.
Leave 100,000 likes and we'll show you it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Sweet.
was...
But the one other thing from that video that I felt really bad for is Vic, because when I would shock Vic, he would literally go, ah! I just felt like he was actually in pain. It'd like make like a sheep noise, like ah! Yeah. That was a fun video.
That was a good video. We've got what do we got coming up? This is exclusives.
Oh wow!
Although I don't know when this is coming out. We've got a football video coming up. But I don't know how it'll look.
Yeah, don't give too much away.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
we've got a couple Christmas themed ones or winter themed ones.
Sweet.
And then we've got two, and then we've got one more video, and that's the year done.
Yeah,
it's a whole year of Sidemen Sundays. We thought we would last.
Wow, that's the official year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
We thought we'd last 4 weeks. That was our prediction. We've done a whole year.
Doing well. I know it slowed down a little bit when the show came out. Or it was the football match.
We still did them.
Yeah, but I think you missed one. I think that's
because we missed one Sunday because the match was on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, we actually uploaded the highlights on the Sunday.
Oh, well.
So that counts.
There we go.
Or that may have been on the Sunday. But that's 2 uploads in 1 weekend. That's enough. Shut up.
Well, I'll let you guys off the hook then. But I think next time you need to be every Sunday or you delete the channel.
No, definitely not. That's a
bad idea.
But then, that's a year done. That'll be 2018 done.
Yeah, so you're looking back on the Sidemen of 2018. Why don't we talk about looking back on the YouTube of 2018?
YouTube Rewind.
Yeah, that's the one.
Let's talk about YouTube Rewind.
Is that where you were going? Is that where you're trying to get the segue?
That's where I was going.
Did I ruin your segue?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm glad I did. I love the fact that because I know you always love doing them, and I was just like,
It's because yours, when you do them, you're like, I want to talk about YouTube Rewind. Yeah. I'm like, that wasn't a segue.
I get so excited that I'm going to do one that I end up messing it up.
Like the Sidemen finished a year. YouTube Rewind.
Yeah.
YouTube Rewind. I reacted to it on my second channel.
You did?
A day or two ago, depending when this comes out. I don't know. And I mean, I've been warned, not by YouTube or anything, they're not trying to silence me, but I've been warned like, oh, maybe you shouldn't say anything bad about it because you want to stay in Google's good books. Yeah, you do want to stay in Google's good books. So it's going to be a constructive session here. And also, right, I'll say this. I'm saying it, I asked on my reaction for people to give me comments what they thought about it. So I'm going to get those comments up. When anything talks about controversial things, it's hard for you then to critique it because people will only assume that you're critiquing what they're talking about and not the creation as a whole. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. So they had that middle part where they addressed some serious issues, which is, fine. But you then can't slate something because people take it the wrong way. Yeah. That's just how it goes. I'm not complaining about that fact. That's sorry about that. Is that you? That was me, yeah. I'm on my comments. Yeah, but you don't have to play yourself. So I'll just read literally from the top. All right. I wish YouTube would look into more hardworking YouTubers that actually make a trend on YouTube, not Twitch or other social medias. So YouTube decided to completely skip over the two biggest events in YouTube history this year. Okay then. Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, VT Series, Ricegum, Road to Shore, KSI, the whole Sidemen was big. The Pools, Deji, KSI fight. The Paul brothers were pretty big this year as well. Do you know Dwayne meme? Muselk, other big Fortnite YouTubers. Yeah, there's a lot.
I feel like a few on that list is reaching a little bit. Like the Sidemen, like what did they do this year?
Wow. The thing is, right, I'm not actually fussed about being in it at all.
Okay.
I think literally seeing last year, we're not in it much. We literally just do that weird dancing.
I love that.
For about a second.
The little swimming through the ocean bit.
Yeah, so I wasn't really fussed about being in it. But it does hurt to see the fact that we did like a YouTube premium show.
Yeah.
And then YouTube kind of go like, yeah, like, never mind. Because like F2, for example, they did, in YouTube Rewind this year, they had a football section. There was that little section where they did football, and I assume it's because of the World Cup being this big. F2.
Well, they weren't in it.
Are not in it. If they were, then I don't know where, but I'm pretty certain they weren't. They are, I want to say they're the biggest football channel on YouTube.
Most likely. Apart from like the football channels, like Arsenal or Man City.
I think F2 might be bigger.
Probably, actually, yeah.
But F2 are the biggest football channel, and they had their own YouTube premium show.
Yeah.
So YouTube can't say like, oh, we forgot about them, sorry. We didn't know them.
So Sidemen-wise, 2017.
2017, yeah.
Diss tracks?
The diss tracks plus our charity match, I guess, which was the smallest out of the three.
But you also did one this year.
Yeah.
And you had a YouTube Red show.
And we had a YouTube Red
original
show, yeah.
What's it
and
called?
we did... it's YouTube Premium show.
YouTube Premium, there we go.
And we've done our Sidemen Sundays every year. So our Sidemen channel has actually been bigger.
Yeah.
I'm not saying... I really don't want people to get the wrong idea and say, like, me sounding salty about being in it. It's more... it's coming across like Ricegum's video where he was like, oh, how can you not put me in it?
That's so funny. But it's not like how can they not put you in it? But it's just saying like if you were in 2017...
it's like you've ignored what... But the thing is, they did lower the amount of YouTubers in it this year.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. You can... If we're not in it, that's fine. And I don't want to sound like I'm sucking up to JJ here, but... Why is JJ not in it?
Well, it's not even why...
JJ v Logan.
Yeah, or not even that, or boxing. Why is boxing not in it?
But... the reason I would say they didn't put him in is controversy.
Yep.
But he was in last year's.
And there's more controversy then.
Yeah. Logan, I get there was the controversy at the start of the year. But he's now back on YouTube's good terms. I mean, he's releasing he's released
the thing
too. So it's like he's not on bad terms with them.
No, And
the JJV Logan was the biggest event of the year. Well, Logan got a huge part in YouTube Rewind last year.
Yeah.
You remember him and Jake threw slime at each other?
Yeah, which I get why he was in that one, because those two were like the biggest things of that year.
As much as this year was bad for him at the start...
He's still involved in one of the biggest events of this year.
Yeah. And the thing at the start of the year was one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
I know it's a bad thing, but...
That's what I think it is. I think they try and be they try and be too politically correct with the YouTube Rewind rather than being just true. Like... Which I get that. So I get why they might not want to put JJ or Logan in it because of the controversy.
But put something about them.
Yeah, like have someone wearing a boxing glove or some sort of reference or a ring or I don't know or something.
Yeah, literally, just have two other YouTubers that YouTube like.
Yeah,
and just put them in a ring and just like all they do is one of them throws a punch. That's it.
Yeah,
and that at least acknowledges that there was that, because the World Cup, I wouldn't say that was a YouTube event.
No, unless they didn't live stream. Did they live stream any of it?
If they did, I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think they did either.
But that's like a huge thing for me. Is like, why is that? There was so much like the "Do you know the way" meme.
Yeah,
I was like, that was actually huge.
Yeah,
PewDiePie's not in it.
But see that I think the reason PewDiePie was not in it is because he's not been in for a long time, right? He used to be every year. He used to be the one in it, and then he got dropped. Like
I know he was in. I want to say 2013, 2014. I don't know if he was 2015. There's one where he walks around the front with Zoella.
That's the Brighton Beach one, right? Where he picks up the...
punches the... No, there's one in there, but there's also one where he's like in front of a castle or something.
Oh.
And she has the button. Zoella has the button in her hand, the play button.
Yeah.
And then PewDiePie like kisses his fist and does the bro fist to the button. Okay. And that launches it. Right, and it like shakes everything. I don't know what year that was. I think it was 14 or 15.
Okay.
But he was in those. And I mean, especially recently, I know the thing is with YouTube Rewind... They do... This is the only thing, actually, in their defense about the boxing match. From what I've been told, YouTube Rewind is planned 6 months before.
Yeah, so I was going to bring that up as well.
But it can't be fully planned 6 months before because, you know, Baby Shark wasn't 6 months ago.
No, exactly. And you can reshoot. You can like even with Miss Boxing, just reshoot someone with a boxing glove.
And even like KSI versus Joe Weller.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That could have been it. Yeah, that was still 2018.
That was this year. That's
actually incredible. Yeah. Even that. Yeah, that was still 2018. So and that was a big YouTube event. That was actually like the second highest concurrent live stream on YouTube, right? Apart from the guy who jumped off Mars.
Yeah, no, Mars, yeah. I mean, I think it has been, I don't know how many views. Oh, no, it did actually get ridiculous views. It got like 1.6 and something like that, like 2.6 million views or something like that. No, 2.2 million views, the Joe Weller.
Yeah, it did, yeah. Because it had like,
I was going to say Ariana Grande's Thank You Next got more, but it didn't. They got 765,000 viewers live.
That's crazy. On the premiere thing.
Yeah, on the premiere.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But there's so much that I think they missed out.
And and obviously we don't really want to talk and slate too many people who. There were quite a few people in it that I was like, I don't know why they're in it, but obviously to be safe, it's best that we speak about who's not in it.
I mean, I can
go on then.
Okay. There's only like
I think your name is probably the same as my name.
Well, there's a lot of people in there that I didn't know, and admittedly, I don't know every single YouTuber, so I could look at them and their channel could be booming.
You just don't know.
Sub, blah blah blah. I don't know. Casper Lee was in there.
Yep, that's the name.
And he was in there for a good reason, though.
Exactly.
But I'm sure there are like, effectively, who represented the UK in that whole video?
Well, I don't know if
Casper Lee.
Did he though?
What do you mean?
Because he could he not be in there because he's the top South African YouTuber?
Potentially, and if he is, fair enough.
Yeah.
And it was the message he was.
Yeah. Of course.
But effectively, the UK, how I saw it anyway, I saw him and Big Shaq.
Yeah, and Big Shaq,
Man's Not Hot was last year.
Yeah.
He's had Man Don't Dance,
but that wasn't a smash.
You can't.
Like, it was good. It wasn't like it wasn't like a.
If you're saying that's bigger than KSI v Logan,
yeah.
Like.
I mean, I guess he's done a few videos with Kevin Hart. That doesn't make it worthy, right?
So's Ethan, so's Toby, so's Vic.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, there's so many YouTubers. I feel like they lowered the amount, but they've tried to go way more international.
Yeah.
Because there was people speaking languages I didn't even know.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Yeah, I do get that. But my solution, basically, this is obviously, a lot of people will disagree with me.
Yeah.
My solution is you either make a YouTube Rewind in each country.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's a lot more work, or you could do like I don't know, I feel like the UK, for us, for example, we should do our own one.
Yeah. I guess that's the only issue with that is then you'd get like US, you get UK, then like about Norway.
Continents.
Okay, yeah. You could get like a European one.
Yeah, so you get a European one, a North American one, a South American one.
Yeah, maybe.
An Asian one, like that would be...
I just think do this one better. Or have one where it literally, like, have one where the YouTube Rewind like goes around each country. Do you know what I mean? So it has like a US section, then it'll go to like...
that's a good shout.
Yeah, and it goes through...
That's one suggestion.
Okay.
My other suggestion is... Because everyone will always say, I knew 6 YouTubers in that.
Yeah.
Who's this person? Who's this person? Where are my favourite YouTubers? I don't like that guy. Why is he in it? YouTube should literally just go, they want to lower the amount of people in it as well, because last year was like 400.
Yeah.
They should just go, we're going to take the top 10 most subscribed. We're going to take the top 10 most viewed. We're going to take the top 10, like, highest percentage gained or something like that.
Yeah, or to do like a few league tables.
Like every trend they get or whatever.
Yeah, so
a
few trends and then a few people who are in that trend. Then you get like the biggest.
Or you do every trend, you get the biggest person of that trend.
Yeah.
So, I can't think of an example for that, but
you
know, like the foil ball or whatever. Whoever got the video, there's like one video that's like 25 million views.
Yeah. Or who's that guy who used to do the cutting through
the magnetic sand one, or
no, cutting through the 1,000-degree nav.
Oh yeah,
Whoever his channel was, I can't remember the name of it. But
I can't remember.
You know the channel I'm talking about. Yeah, that one. Like he's in it with the knife. You know, he's in it. Or maybe the most viewed and subscribed one. They do like they put it mix it in. So like
my thing is just you basically have like a numerical value.
Yeah.
That makes it like impossible to argue with.
Yeah, and they're in it. And I think like you said about the most. Like gained as well, because like obviously you could get someone like, to be fair, when Ricegum had a point there, like he was one of the biggest channels that year, right?
I feel like he should have been in it, but it's because of his content.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's why. So, like, for someone like PewDiePie, it's just like, you can go, oh yeah, but he didn't do as much this year as last year. Still got however many millions of subscribers. He's still the most subscribed person on the entire platform.
He also got 5 million a month.
Yeah, that was this month.
Yeah, but I'm
not saying like YouTube Rewind has obviously come out today. They couldn't have filmed it.
But he's still big there, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
PewDiePie did get a mention, actually. His chair is in it. There's the animation sitting in a chair. And it's his chair, apparently. I saw him tweet out. He was like, oh, I didn't make it, but my chair did.
That's so jokes.
So, that's my two suggestions. Because the whole Lachlan situation, for example.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
And people like, I don't know Laserbeam. So, Laserbeam, Fortnite Australian YouTuber, absolutely massive. And he was already doing well, but he has really blown up since Fortnite Playgrounds, I want to say. Okay. Maybe a bit before. As in, he's now doing like 200, 300 million views a month. Ridiculous.
That's pretty big.
Like, he's one of the biggest Fortnite players in the world.
Yeah.
Not a competitive player like Ninja, but whatever. But he tweeted that he got told he was too irrelevant to be in it.
Okay.
I don't know if he's exaggerating the words of it.
Yeah.
But that's what he said. And then Lachlan flew across the world 24 hours to be in it, and then basically got cut from it. Yeah. And got told that it wouldn't happen again, because it happened last year. He got a very, very small part. And like, you saw the back of his head.
Yeah.
And he got cut from
this year he was just in the bus, right?
He was in the bus in the back.
But he tweeted out saying that he had lines.
He had lines and they were cut.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was in it. When my first watch,
no, I
didn't
watched
even know
it once, and then I only saw, at the end where it says all the people, he's on the first page and it says Lachlan. And I was like, wait, Lachlan was in it? And then I went back and saw him. And I remember he actually posted an Instagram of him wearing that stuff. And I was like, oh, that's when he went to LA. Okay. He literally went to LA to film that.
Yeah, the issue with that is that, like, I get YouTube's side of it, or I get whoever's, because obviously YouTube don't make it, right? They just get
it's a complete production company.
Yeah, and that's one point I want to bring up in a second as well. But so obviously their end, it's like, well, obviously we have to plan this, we have to edit it down, we have to get it into a short amount of time. So obviously we can't. But I was gonna say they can't promise airtime, which they can't promise airtime, but they can definitely promise lines on that, right?
But yeah,
they could say to Lachlan,
his tweet is, why in Will Smith's imagination of Rewind did I get all my lines and screen time cut? Totally worth flying 15 hours for that.
It's just communication, because if they said to him, look, we've got these lines for you, we're not sure on them yet, they might not get in.
Because I think he did a 10-hour shoot.
Yeah, and then he can decide then. He can be like, actually, you know what? That's not worth me flying over. But if I'm going to get like 3 lines, and if I'm going to be quite a big part in it, yeah, I'll make that trip because it'll be worth it. But then if you're getting it caught, and it's like, I actually have wasted my time there. Especially when, like, however long he spent away from making Fortnite videos is about for him.
Oh, at that point, he
900 million views.
Yeah, he was literally getting like 5 million views a video. Like, he's still doing amazing, but he was getting so many views. And that weekend that he went, I think was I can't remember what it was, but it was a Fortnite event.
Something was going on.
It was like one of the biggest events in Fortnite.
Probably that big cube or something, right?
It might have been, it was something like that.
Yeah.
And he missed it because of it. So he's there like, I've literally just missed all of this. And he's told his parents as well, like, oh yeah, I'm in YouTube Rewind. Like, watch it. I've got a good part because there's not as many people this year.
And they're like, all right, Lucky, we're trying to... Yeah. Is that what they call him? Lucky?
I don't know. I think they call him Lachlan.
Oh.
L-Dog. L-Dog. That's what his mum calls him.
All right, L-Dog. We watched the YouTube Rewind and you were in it. We're very
You're no longer our son.
Yeah.
Ninja is our son now.
You've been disconnected from the...
Well, I saw someone tweet as well about Ninja, and I'm like, it is a fair point. I like Ninja. I'm not, like, nothing against him. But he is a Twitch streamer. Yes, his channel has got 20 million subs or whatever in the last 6 months. So he should be in it. Yeah. But he has such a big part, considering his YouTube content is Twitch highlights.
Yeah, that's true.
He, as someone tweeted, I can't remember who it was, he doesn't create any content for YouTube, I don't think. I'm pretty certain it's all just, he streams, he takes the highlights, puts it on YouTube, and that blows up on YouTube.
So you're saying that this podcast won't be in next year's YouTube Rewind?
Why?
Because we just do that.
Well, no, because this is made for YouTube.
It is, yeah, we also...
made for Spotify and iTunes as well, yeah. But what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's Twitch as well.
Just to be clear, I 100% agree with what you're saying. I just wanted to mention our podcast again, because it's really sick.
Yeah, because it is on iTunes and Spotify. You can find it in the description down below.
But yeah, you're right.
That's what I mean. Ninja is effectively a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, so he should be in it, but like...
Yeah, he should be in it, but not a huge highlight. If you're going for the Fortnite theme, you should go for YouTube's biggest Fortnite YouTubers, which technically might still be Ninja.
Yeah.
But
it's just a good point to bring up.
Yeah, it is like, okay, you've got Laserbeam, Nuselk, Lachlan. You've put Lachlan in, you've cut him out.
What I think they should do is they should, first of all, put people in it, good or bad. Whether what they've done is good or bad, and just like represent YouTube as a whole. Because
you should have. You don't even have to have them. Like, just
address it.
Yeah, a situation.
Because if you only put the good things in, it's like, well, no one wants a world that's just perfect. Like people need to learn. Like Logan is like, I mean, I'm not saying my opinion on him, but like obviously he's now trying to come back after what happened. So trying to like make content that fits for him, trying to have a persona that fits for him. And that's fair enough. So it's like you can't really just shut people out because of one thing that happened. Like PewDiePie as well contributes a lot to the platform, like a whole lot. Yeah, so like good or bad, you have to like you don't have to portray them in a good way. Like portray them in a bad way if you want to. Just have them in. And another thing I think is why don't they have it shot by? I know they get a production company, and I know, for example, people might be busy. People might be too busy to do this. But why don't they go and get someone on YouTube to make it?
I mean, they could.
If they went to like Casey and was like, "Here's our budget, make us D2 Rewind."
Potentially, but then you're putting it on one person to try and remember.
I'm not saying one person. But I'm saying you go to your creators. So you pick a couple.
Yeah,
blah blah blah, and you're like, this is the project.
The production company could plan it all. Then give it to the YouTuber and go, these are the trends you got to fit in. These are the YouTubers. Here you go.
Yeah, because there's some crazy.
Always go like, oh, actually, we need these YouTubers.
Yeah, because like story wise, Elle Mills, like story wise, she could like create a great crazy story for it. Yeah, and then you get people like Nigahiga. He could be involved.
This is the issue, right? Nigahiga has done YouTube Ryan.
Yeah.
They're always better.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's not right. If there's one guy with his team is making it better than the site he's putting it on itself.
Exactly. That's why YouTube's so great. YouTube is so great because of the creators, so let the creators create it. Obviously, some people might not want to, but there are so many creators out there that someone will want to do it.
Oh, 100%.
Or just involve them in more. Have a production company.
The budget that YouTube Rewind had.
Oh, yeah.
And you said like, oh, yeah, we'll pay for YouTubers you choose to come out and do it.
Yeah.
I think he would say yes.
Yeah.
He must do, because that must be like millions,
and it must be a big project as well. Like he'd do well out of it.
Yeah, I think he would. Like, okay, he wasn't in it, for example.
Yeah,
and I get like, I think this year he has slowed down a bit.
I think maybe, and he's not that trending anymore. Like he's still one of the biggest creators on there. He's still over time been one of the best creators out there. But I guess because he's been on it for so long,
this is what we're saying is. He's still doing insane. Like, he did 12 videos a year. He did one video a month.
Yeah.
And he'll still get ridiculous views. Every video will be so high quality. But because he's not doing as well as, I don't know, 3 years ago, or he's not increasing, he's just staying where he is, he's not in it. Same with PewDiePie. PewDiePie isn't increasing, he's still at the top. But he's not increasing, he's not overtaking loads of people.
But the thing with PewDiePie though is he always finds himself involved in something in the year.
That's what I mean.
Like he makes consistent content. Yeah, then
that's what you're saying. You should have people regardless
of the controversy. Yeah. Like you don't have to like say the Logan Paul incident, right? I'm definitely not saying put that into the YouTube Rewind, but just address something. I don't know. Just I think make it not so like clean.
I mean, I think it would have been sick if they just had at one point. You just have Logan Paul saying like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
As in, his apology video.
Yeah.
David Dobrik, Liza Koshy breakup video.
Well, I mean, Liza was in it. David wasn't in it. Why wasn't he in it? And I imagine it's because the type of content he makes.
Oh, 100%.
But the type of content he makes is like incredible. Like he has so many viewers, like us included, that love what he makes.
Like right now, he must be. I want to say the biggest vlogger on YouTube.
He must be because he keeps getting bigger as well.
Yeah, and it's just like that baffled me. It's like Liza Koshy, but then you look and you're like.
She hasn't posted for 7 months.
But Liza's just so much more brandable.
Exactly, that's what it is.
And that's exactly why.
And that's not...
like, oh, please.
Like, I really rate Liza. Like, I can't,
she's like one of the funniest people.
Yeah, I can't say anything bad about her. But, if she's in it, David can be in it. And you don't have to have him in the...
But I bet their defense would be, yeah, but Liza has a YouTube Premium show.
But then a lot of people do. The F2 do. You guys do.
Yeah, then that's what I mean. They'll always argue different.
Yeah, because obviously you don't have to have David Dobrik walking around with a flamethrower in it. But he could be in it.
But I mean, he should.
But also, they had Jake and Logan in though. Like when they were doing the diss track battles, like none of that was clean. not all of that was like above the belt. So why? It's just. I mean, it's YouTube. They have to be safe because the thing is they have to be safe because they're a brand.
It's not made for viewers.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the end of it.
I'm trying to think who else I'd have put in there because David Dobrik, Logan, Jake, Deji, JJ.
Yeah.
I would have put all of them in it.
Yep.
Like those 4 had the fight. David's just huge.
Yep.
I don't know who else I would have put in. PewDiePie. I'm obviously missing a lot of people.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for us to do this list
because I think I must have recognized about 12 people.
Yeah,
I recognized Ninja Lachlan when I saw him. Marquez Brown.
Yeah, Marcus Brownlee. Yeah, MKBHD.
Yeah. So him, I only recognized him because you told me about him 2 months ago.
I can't believe you didn't know who he was. Like, he's huge.
It's not my kind of content though.
No.
That's not. And then I recognized the Dolan twins were in there, I think.
Okay.
The Merrill twins.
Yeah, they were in it.
Casey. And L Mills, Liza.
Markiplier was in it.
Was he? Oh yeah. Yeah, he was. James Charles.
Yeah.
Was in there.
That deserves it. He deserves it.
Oh yeah, no. I think all of those people deserved it. I think all of those people deserve to be in there. But
I think the thing is, like, I think a lot of people deserve to be in it. My issue is like the people who deserve to be in it who aren't in it.
Yeah, obviously we're always going to say like there are so many people speaking, like other languages. I don't know what half the languages were, but they're
probably the biggest YouTuber in.
Yeah, they're probably the biggest in that country. So us to say I don't know them, they shouldn't be in it.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah, but it's more like the whole. The people who aren't in it, it's like, well, they could have fit in there, they could have fit in there. But I think what you just said there, it means that we're just both wrong in general because it's for brands.
Yeah, it is.
And if they did one thing in that's not like politically correct, all ads get taken off YouTube.
But I'd love to see a YouTube Rewind done well.
Yeah, because it's such an exciting event.
There's so much stuff that everyone goes like, oh yeah, like half of those trends they do it so brand friendly that I don't even recognize the brand. I don't even recognize the trend.
Like, you remember Daystorm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even he every year does like a wrap up, and he raps about everything that's included in YouTube. Even that's better.
Well, so there was one bit, I don't know if you saw, where it was Rudy Mancuso, Lele Pons, and there was another Viner. I can't remember his name. It was the Kanye West Lil Pump bit. You know, where they walk out in the suits. So that bit, again, I'm like, they are doing bits on YouTube. Every Rudy Mancuso video gets like millions of views.
Yeah.
But I mean, David Dobrik's videos get more. These guys came from Vine, so did David Dobrik. Yeah. The only difference is brand friendly. And Rudy Mancuso, I watched that Superman video. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Yes, sir.
That's kind of risky.
Yeah.
There was
well, even Jake and Logan though, they're both Viners.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I hate it. Everyone is saying this is the worst.
Well, I remember last year's was bad, but this one was way worse than that.
Yeah,
like a lot worse. Like there are a lot of bits in the previous one that I could take out of it. Like the Jake and Logan thing was pretty good. Like that was pretty cool.
Well, last year.
Yeah,
it was cheesy, but it's like cool.
The JJ with the you'll say I'm biased, but that was cool.
Yeah,
just the way they did that and the way the trains.
And the train going back and forth. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff.
This one was just boring though. If you know what I mean. Like it's just boring.
Yeah, everything last year was still like JJ doing that was cheesy, but it was decent.
It will always be cheesy.
Yeah, the Logan Jake thing throwing slime at each other was a bit like the way they kind of turned around and then pulled the face. It was a bit cheesy, but like that's made for both people who are like, that trend, blah blah blah, and it's also made for kids. This year was,
but it's not that's the thing. Like
there was a lot of talking as well this year.
Yeah, it was just not memorable. Like it was just boring.
Yeah, I know there was I know every year they try and increase the message in it.
Yeah,
and it's like cool if you very good message.
Yeah.
But it's not what YouTube Rewind is. If you know what I mean.
I think we just want it to be better, and we know it never will be.
I think what they should do is put all that talking stuff at the end before the credits.
Yeah.
And you'll have this make it more heartfelt instead of in between two people throwing slime.
Yeah.
So if I thought I think it's literally like Liza Koshy jumps off she goes on a trolley off a cliff or something into the water. Then she does a speech. Then Elle Mills does the speech. And then it cuts into something else. And I'm like, it's kind of like in the middle of two funny bits.
So you're saying they could do that and then while the credits are playing, then have the speaking bit?
Yeah. Or have a separate video and it will still bang.
Yeah, because if
you have a separate video,
they can make it bang if they want to.
They can just put it at the homepage.
Yeah.
Make it as I don't know. I do like the message, but the video itself, I was a bit...
What I did enjoy there was the music because I love Baby Shark.
Yeah. That was good. I do like Baby Shark. But speaking of music,
Go on.
that was a nice. Thanks for setting me up.
No worries.
Speaking of music, Spotify.
Jack, I didn't steal that one from you as well.
Yeah, you set me up.
Yeah.
A bit premature though.
But, yeah, I know. It was a little, and I thought you weren't going to do it. I was like, please, Simon.
Basically, Spotify have. This isn't a sponsored thing. When it's sponsored, trust me, you'll know.
Trust me.
We'll have a big, like. Whatever it's
Party
called.
Cannon?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Party Cannon. Spotify have done this thing called Spotify 2018 Wrapped.
Yeah, they do it every year.
They do it every year. It basically tells you your top 5 songs and your top 5 artists, how many minutes you've listened, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we went and looked at ours. I actually don't know yours.
No,
I
you
don't know
don't.
if you saw mine.
I saw a few of yours.
So the reason I saw this was actually because of Cal Freezy had his. And I'm just going to read out Cal Freezy's.
Okay.
So top artists. It's actually a decent one, yeah. He
Okay.
had 61,000 minutes listened. Mm-hmm. Just to compare, I had 29,000.
I had 3,000.
But when we're doing this, when we're talking about this stuff, it's actually not properly done because, like, I have Spotify in my car, but I just use the account on the...
Yeah.
It's a Tesla account.
Wow. Wow.
I don't sign into my account. So
Yeah.
anything I've listened to my car... won't show up here.
Well, yeah, and also I use Apple Music mostly.
Yeah. So this is just what we've listened to on Spotify on your phone and computer if you listen to it.
yeah,
But-
my Spotify is everything. So, but
Yeah.
I just don't use it that much.
So Freezy had 61,000 minutes. Mm-hmm. Top artists: Drake,
okay.
Post Malone,
Yep.
Khalid,
Yep. Banging.
Roy Woods,
Yes, I know him.
and Wretch 32.
It's a bit of a weird one to get in there. I mean,
But
I
he
rate
released
him.
the album though, didn't he?
Yeah.
So-
Can't what's the real of the album.
That I think that's pretty. I think that's a pretty solid top artist. Top songs: Taking Shots, Post Malone.
Yeah. Shots. That's how it goes, right? We're taking shots.
Isn't that a different artist?
No.
Shots. You sound like LMFAO.
I
You
know,
sound
but
like
I'm not.
Shot.
No, it's like, we taking shots right now? Shots. I'm sure he says that in the track.
It's the one that goes like, "Chicken on up, but we ain't done yet."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
And it's like weird shouting thing as well, and he's like, "Rah." He goes like, "Rah."
I'm just going to move on. He also,
I
had,
hope I'm right. I'm like an absolute idiot right now.
he also had God's Plan,
Yeah.
standard.
Another song.
Cal Freezy's a basic bitch, basically.
Yeah.
Although he had Guatemala from Swayze or whatever it is, Sway Lee. I know it's Sway Lee, but it
Yeah.
says like Guatemala from Swayze. I think it's like the album or something.
That's not on yours, right?
What?
That song.
No.
Oh, that was
we were
Cal's.
looking at
Okay.
we had to look up this song, and it is a banger. Like, I've heard it before, I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah.
And then he had With You, which was, we looked this up.
It was with you. It was you play it quite a lot as well.
Do I?
Yeah.
What was it? We've forgotten now.
Forgot what it was.
With You. It wasn't the Chris Brown one.
No.
Oh, it was Post Malone. No, it wasn't. It was Drake and Party Next Door.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You played it, and I've heard you. Oh, I've heard you, or I've heard Josh listen
I've
to
listened
it.
to that song a lot.
Yeah.
I really like that album. But that album won't show up on mine because I've only listened to it in my car on the way home because it's the perfect length for my drive from here to my parents' house.
So sad.
Why is that sad?
It's not sad. It's
I
just.
can literally listen
It's
to
like
it.
it's just cute. It's
It's
cute.
the
It's
perfect
cute that you
time.
know how long it is.
It's the perfect time, and I get to, like, I literally listen to one verse twice because it's my favourite verse, and then I skip out Future's verse, and I'm done. It's the perfect time.
Why do you hate Future?
I don't. I like him with Juice WRLD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he had that, and then he had ASAP Forever, which I didn't know that song.
This is why I was confused because we were going through this list like literally before this podcast started.
Yeah, that's Freezy's.
Yeah, but I thought it was yours, right?
No.
So when you were like, I don't know what this song is, but it was your top played. I was like, what are you
so
on about?
you don't know my songs then?
No, I don't. I know this one.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
thought
you know
this was
Freezy's.
yours.
Okay, so that's Freezy's. That's just to give you like an example of a basic bitch. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I actually had to ask Freezy how to find out how to do this. I messaged him. I was like, bro, how did you get this?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, the funny thing as well, you were figuring out how to do something, and you on the Spotify thing, and you said to me, you're like, how do you get it?
Oh yeah, I was like, how'd you get it? I turned the screen around and it literally says your top songs
Yeah.
on the screen. Like, there's
But
no
that-
other writing.
But that wasn't what we wanted to. That was
That was
just
the top 100 playlist.
Yeah.
So if you go on Spotify, there's like a playlist that.
probably includes these songs, but it's not your snapshot.
So my top artists. If you have any of these, you can say. I don't
Okay.
think you have any of these.
Okay.
Post Malone, you might
Yeah,
have.
I have that.
Yeah. Bugsy Malone.
No. You got a lot of Malones in here.
Mr. Malone. I've missed.
What?
You know, Mist.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
No,
So,
I didn't missed one.
I was gonna say you were like
missed.
you said Mr. Malone and you were like I've missed.
You
I was like,
said I had a
what?
lot of Malone. It was a bad joke.
Yeah, you got missed. Okay,
Missed, Drake.
I got Drake
and Eminem.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's hear yours. We're gonna. Okay, I want to see comments. This is on the What's Good podcast channel.
Yeah,
I want to see comments on whose artists. Like, who had the better 5 artists? If you had to create a playlist of if you had to only listen to these 5 artists for the rest of your life, whose is better? So mine is Bugsy, Post, Miss, Drake, Eminem.
Okay.
Yours?
Randolph.
I've already won. Okay.
Look, it's just me.
Oh my!
The reason I'm on there is because obviously I use Apple Music mostly, but then when my music goes on Spotify, I'll go and listen to it, make sure it's actually on there.
Did you get the last page? The one with the top songs?
Yeah, I've got top songs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so, but I've got
Randolph
3,600 minutes. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
So that's why
this
I'm in
obviously
there.
isn't like everything you've listened to.
And
actually, I don't know. You do just listen to yourself.
No, I don't. Just to be clear, I don't just sit there listening to myself. I don't know how that's on there. I don't know how. Okay, then Drake.
Okay, we both got him.
Post Malone.
We both got him.
Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin wants some more.
Yeah, and then Nav.
How are you gonna have Nav? Like, how is Nav?
I like his music.
I like Nav, but
I like his music.
So many
right?
times you can hear. Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
da,
it gets very boring.
Yeah.
You know what I call him? I call him like I call him the worst like, artist ever, but the best artist. Like he's not
like
good.
He's like the Lukaku of football.
Yeah, he is.
He's like
yeah.
known as one of the best, but he's not that good.
Yeah, Nav's not good, but he just is because he's not good. He's like lazy flow. I really enjoy it.
It's kind of like Kodak Black.
Yeah, true.
Kodak Black.
Yeah, I like him as well.
Realistically, you like him, but you'll be able to tear apart everything he says in a song.
Yeah,
flows, lyrics, everything.
What's your top genre?
My top genre here says hip hop, but when it told me it on one of the pages before, it said the most music I've listened to is grime.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Mine was pop rap. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it? Well, it says pop rap there.
No, it says hip hop here, but on the on the pages it says pop
different.
rap.
It's weird. All right. So you got to let us know who's you'd rather listen to. I felt like actually no, I was going to say mine would be more English people, but I have 3 American artists.
Yeah, I have none though.
Canadian as well.
So I've one English person. That's me.
I got a healthy mix. Okay. Top songs.
Yeah, songs. Are we going to go top 5 and then top 5 again?
Yeah, you go first though.
Oh, okay. Right, top songs. Want It All.
This is again. Let us know in the comments below. I want to see a comment saying artists Randolph or Simon, songs Randolph or Simon, and I want to see who you'd rather listen to forever. Songs.
Yeah, Want It All.
I Want It All. Your song.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I Want It All.
That's on you a lot. Look Alive.
Okay.
Drake.
Yeah, Block Boy.
Yeah. King's Dead. Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
And well, it's
Lil Wayne.
J-Rock.
Is that one? No, King's Dead. I was thinking, what's the Lil Wayne one with Kendrick on?
That's on his
that's on Lil Wayne's album. What's that song?
It's called Mona Lisa.
That's
one of my, that probably would be on here if it came out earlier on in the.
Okay, so that's okay. Kendrick.
And I listen to Apple Music. It's J-Rock with Kendrick. It was for the Black Panther soundtrack originally.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And Future.
Okay,
he's where it's like that's where he gets the
yeah.
Yeah, Ric Flair drip. I love that song. Do you not like that song?
I do.
It's so good. That's why Metro Boomin is on it because that's this track.
Okay.
Oh, it's the beat.
It's funny. It's just like I called Cow a basic bitch, and you got Look Alive.
I don't know how that's on there. I actually don't know why that's on here. Okay. I feel bad that's on here. Ric Flair drip, but I know the guy who produced that song.
Congrats.
So he's a guy who made some beats for me in the past, then got really big, and now
now doesn't reply to you.
Yeah, I DM him and I'm like, yo, you got any beats? And he just ignores me.
Oh my god.
And I really want some of his beats. And then Friends.
There's
another one of my songs. You and I, we ain't friends.
Oh no. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to have a hard time beating that.
What, you saying you don't have Randolph in your top 5?
No, I don't actually.
Wow, true friend.
But I do have Sarah Close, You Say.
Wow. No, sorry, hold on.
No, but to be honest, I don't think I've listened to that song by Sarah that much.
That song was in one of my that song was in my playlist. Not my top 5 though.
Like, I've listened to Sarah's songs a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say You Say. I think I've listened to her other songs more than that.
Yeah, fair play.
I wouldn't.
Can I just clarify
good song still.
I just want to clarify my wow comment as well. It's not that I'm mad that she's on here, because I love Sarah Close and her music's incredible.
You love her.
Hold on, don't tell Carl that. Don't tell Carl that.
He'll see this.
Damn it. We're going to end up doing a clip on the channel, aren't we, that says Randolph loves Sarah Close. But no, what I'm saying is I can't believe that she's on there before me, your best friend.
Who? You?
Yeah.
Anyway, next one is Fountain. It's a Mist song.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's I've actually used. So whenever I do reactions or whatever, I always use your
Want It All,
which is
in my top.
Yeah, or I use this. You might recognize this instrumental I play for. Do you recognize that?
Play again. Maybe.
In my zone, yeah.
No, I don't.
So I've used that instrumental as well.
I'm going to get you done for copyright.
Please don't. I've used a fan-made one, I think, though.
Okay.
So it's not actually it. Okay, so that's a good song. Man Down by Shaka.
Yep.
That's a very good song.
Yeah, you use that a lot in videos,
That's
right?
actually, yeah. No, I don't.
Used to.
I did. I just listened to it a lot.
Okay.
Like, obviously, evidently. Hence why it's here. Lucid Dreams.
You love that song.
By Juice WRLD.
Yeah, you really love that
I've got
song.
a bit bored of it, though.
Really?
Because I've listened to it too much.
Wow.
I've listened to it so much, I've got bored of it. Now I've moved on to his other songs, like Armed and Dangerous. And Other Side, Post Malone.
Yeah. That's where he's like, I'm going to pull up with a...
I'm going to pull up with the windows looking tinted.
I've not listened to the album in a while,
That album is so good.
Yeah, but I imagine if this thing came out when the album came out, my whole thing would have just been Post Malone.
Yeah, I think I'd have a lot more Drake and a lot more Post Malone.
But again, my one's because I listen to Apple Music a lot more.
Yeah, I listen a lot more in the car.
Yeah, true.
It's like every time I drive home.
Yeah.
And every time I drive anywhere. I wish I could look at that account and like link them. That'd be sick. If you go back on your old account.
Well, you probably could log into that account, right? On your phone.
I don't think it's actually an account.
It's just
it's literally when you go on Spotify, it's like sign in with yours or use Tesla account.
Oh.
And I'm like, I can't remember my password. Tesla.
Yeah, true.
And I might have to use two-step. I can't bother.
It's long. You get in your car and you want to drive and just listen to music. You don't want to sit there for like hours
trying to figure out your password. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so those are our top 5 songs and top 5 artists. I don't know if I agree with it. I guess it has been a long year.
Yeah.
I guess I would have listened to a lot of... I know Bugsy, Post, Drake and Eminem, I can see that. I'm surprised Mist is there. I did listen to a lot of Mist.
Yeah.
But actually his album I did bang a lot.
Like, I'm not a huge fan of... I love Drake, but I don't think I listened to him that much. But
did you listen... No, Views wasn't even this year.
No, I barely listen to Scorpion.
I'm surprised Drake's there for me.
I barely listen to Scorpion. Yeah, but it's just stuff like God's Plan. Like, say we're in LA.
I didn't listen to any of these.
Yeah, my one's more like if we're in LA or we're somewhere and I'm the guy playing the music, I'll play these certain songs. I can only imagine that's why...
Block Boy.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I like that song, but I don't listen to it all the time.
Yeah, that's a song like I never listen to just on my own.
Yeah, and obviously I don't listen to myself all the time either.
Yeah, sure you don't.
I'm being exposed.
Yeah, that's Spotify Wrapped. If you want to let us know, tweet us tweet us a picture of yours, actually. I want to see theirs. Like, I want to see minutes listened.
They what?
Why are you trying to make it weird?
It just sounds funny. Show me a picture of yours.
Tweet us a picture of yours Spotify Wrapped with like the top 5 artists, top 5 songs and minutes.
Oh, also shout out to all the guys. I've been getting a lot of tweets with our podcast being one of their most listened to podcasts.
Oh yeah, I've got bear of those.
Yeah.
I've been trying to like them all, but we've got a lot.
And there are a lot. I mean, I am included in my own top 5, but there are a lot of people who've been saying Slow Motions in one of their top songs. So shout out to those people as well. Thank you.
Well, I'm surprised it's not in yours. You listen.
I am surprised that.
Yeah, you listen to yourself a lot.
No, I don't. But I mean, out of the songs that I did release this year, I don't know why they're in it.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's because I don't use Spotify that much.
That's true.
How many hours is 3,600 minutes?
Wait.
60.
Yeah, that's the one. I was like,
it seems like,
it's 6 into 36.
Yeah.
It's 6 into 360. And I was like, I can't work this out.
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
I put a video out today trying to address a few things, and it's getting worse. I just saw my Instagram messages, or my Instagram notifications.
Oh no.
It's not getting worse, but...
What do you mean it's getting worse?
Well, I made a video to stop people commenting about this certain thing. Okay. People that comment about this certain thing. But that's just because when you show people that it affects you, they want to do it. But I don't know why I'm like... Okay, never mind.
Well, yeah, that's the music covered. I don't know what else we have to talk about, really.
I got a tweet or two. I think I saw a comment on one of our What's Good channel videos, and I also saw a tweet, I think, that was talking about private school.
Oh, no.
And then, and then it was like talking about, you guys should talk about more stories. So I want to say to you, I don't know anything about private school. You went to one.
What do you mean? Okay. What kind of school did you go to?
I don't know. That's exactly
Like a state school, a public school.
I guess so.
Like, no, you didn't go to a grammar school.
Don't think I don't know what that is. I went to a normal school. I went to a school that's like just school.
Oh my God. Okay, so I could very well be wrong here.
Okay.
Private school, public school, which I think is actually technically a state school.
Okay.
I think public school, I don't know. There's an education where you pay for it. There's education where you don't pay for it. And there's education where you don't pay for it, but you have to get certain grades to get in, which is a grammar school.
Okay, no.
So like
mine
Josh
was
went to
just
a grammar school.
Okay.
So Josh always rips into me for going to private school. I've been to private school my whole life.
Yeah.
And I get ripped into because the obvious stigma of going to private school is, you know, the whole, you know, the gap year. That's private school.
Yeah.
That's exactly what private school is.
That's why you say it then.
I don't say it. I say it to
You
annoy
like
you.
saying it.
I say it to annoy you because every time I say it, it gets to you.
Yeah.
Just like the comments.
Yeah, I know.
So private school, I mean, there isn't anything to... Do you have to wear a uniform?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, the only thing I'd say is different is, firstly, it's just a lot of money wasted. Secondly, I mean, yeah, everyone was a lot posher.
Yeah.
Which I'll happily agree.
Well, I went to just a school.
Okay.
Didn't have to get any grades to get in. Didn't have to pay. I had to pay for some school trips, but I think that's normal, right?
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
just want to be honest.
I mean, just set up M7E.
Oh, that's a great plug for that.
M7 Education, me and my brother have set up. Yeah. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Basically, go read it there. I might get my brother on one time, actually.
Yeah,
we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But check it out. Please check it out in the description down below.
Your
Got a lot of
brother,
things to add.
do we tell the people that your brother does the clips?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
yeah, so he'll know to put this in.
Yeah.
He'll know. He'll make sure he highlights this, replays it, slow-mos it, reverses it, everything.
But we can get him in on a podcast.
If he wants to do a podcast just for like, not even a whole podcast, just a little bit, we can talk about M7E.
Yeah, but then also what I'm saying
education.
is he'll be able to clip it with great knowledge because he'll be in it.
Yeah.
He'll be in his head.
I'm really bad with words, so I'm like, I don't want to say anything too much. That's why I'm like, go check it out in the description.
Okay, in case you mess it up.
Basically, it's funding school trips for schools with a high percentage of PP children.
I read that on your website.
Yeah.
What does PP mean?
Premium pupil children.
Pupil.
Purple. This is basically like where the schools are being funded for stuff like school lunches and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
And it's I'm very bad with words, so I'm kind of like I'm trying to just check it out in the description. Also, when we raise £10,000 for it, I'm going to be dyeing my hair the colour of the logo, which is purple.
Yellow. Oh.
Purple.
All right, okay.
I'm not dyeing my hair yellow. I don't want to look like a Simpson. But yeah, I'm going to do that when we hit £10,000. So if you can go donate, feel free. And anyway, back to private school.
Where was I going?
That's a very bad way to go. Back to private school.
What you say it's not very different, but you went to an all-boys school.
From year 7 to 11, it's all boys.
Yeah, so I want to know about that. What's that like?
What do you mean? We didn't just like jerk each other off. Like, it's not,
I think you did.
No, we didn't.
Are you sure?
There was a lot. The thing is, I don't know because
Compared to us,
no,
my
I
school.
do know. I do know we didn't jerk each other off. I don't know what a public state school is. I'm going to just say public. It could be wrong, but I'm just going to say public, private.
Yeah.
I don't know what a public school's like because I've never went. So I feel like the stereotype of the rugby banter,
Lads.
I feel like that is...
Oi, Simon.
I feel like that is more... I feel like that is true because I saw a lot of that rugby banter.
Yeah.
I wasn't part of it because I was like, no, I'm not doing rugby.
What was it like with like girls though? Because like I know like...
I mean, I didn't talk to girls from year 7 to 11. Like, I knew a couple in like year 10, 11 and that was about it.
But like, well, you don't... That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're at an all-boys school, like, I've known my wife now, Laura. I knew she's lived in our village since we were like 3. I went to nursery with her. I didn't know her, but she was at the nursery, and then she was at pretty much every school I went to. But like, I met her, and we got together at school.
Yeah.
So like, I found a lot of relationships. Like, obviously not like...
Well, so like, you'd still
wives
have
in the future. But,
so our schools were like, it's still a boy and girl school. It's still a mixed school, but it's 2 campuses, basically. So you have like the primary school, which is mixed, by the girls' school, then literally a 8-minute walk down the hill is the boys' school. So you'd do some stuff like if you did swimming, for example, that's the facility is at the girls' school.
Okay.
You'd if you went on school trips, you always go from the girls' school. You have a couple of lessons like the gyms at the girls' school, stuff like that. So you'd always see them, and yeah, you'd see them, and then obviously you'd have random like birthday parties and stuff where they're like, oh yeah, they're doing it. Everyone's invited. We didn't just do like boys only parties and stuff. So
it
wasn't sometimes. But yeah, it was. I mean, I definitely didn't talk to as many girls because of it.
Yeah.
100%.
What's the point of doing all boys? So you don't get distracted?
I think it might be, yeah.
But I feel like that, like...
I think it's healthy. I think as in to be distracted a little bit. I think it's
like
healthier.
boys chatting to girls, guys chatting to girls is because like, that's what like you learn life skills in that.
Yeah.
The whole point of going to school is not just to like know how many... the whole point of going to school is not to learn how to divide 3,600 by...
It's like 60. Clearly we didn't learn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you didn't go private. I did. Neither of us knew how to do it.
Exactly.
Clearly it didn't
But
make a
though,
difference.
I am smarter than you and I went to public school and I didn't pay. Or my parents didn't pay, so...
I mean, I'll definitely argue the fact you're smarter than me. But...
No, yeah.
in terms of like, oh, private school is better education.
Yeah.
I'll strongly disagree.
Was that yours or was that just like in general?
Ours was bad.
Okay.
Like, you do get some private schools that are notoriously better, but that's because they also have entrance exams as well.
Okay.
You don't just go, here's money, you're in private school.
Yeah.
They do have entrance exams as well. But I think some schools do have lesser entrance exams, and ours was one of them. Our school was dumb. Like, I mean, I think our school ended up having, this is like a really bad thing to say about it, but I think our school had like the highest ratio of money paid to bad grades.
Oh, wow, okay.
It was something like that. We had that 1 year.
Well, yeah, I imagine that the reason like people would pay for their kids to go to a private school is so they can get better grades.
That's one of the reasons. The other reason is some families believe that you'll then hang out with other kids that are from private school families, and that will like drive them to success or something. But me personally, as long as my kid can get in, I will 100% send my kid to grammar school.
Yeah.
I think grammar schools are like I hated my school.
Yeah.
If I could go back in time and my life would be the same, I would never ever have gone private school. I see it as a waste of money. Yeah,
and like you say, I don't think that's a good thing. Though. I think only being with like kids who are from like a better childhood. I mean, that's not good.
Yeah,
you need like everyone.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's why I think a grammar school is the perfect thing, because that's like you have to get the grades to get in, so you have to work hard.
You have to motivate. Yes, you have to be motivated.
But anyone could go.
Yeah.
So it's like I hate saying it because it sounds really like I hate sounding very on the posh side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm literally there like, as I said, I would still have gone to my private school because it's why I'm where I am.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have met JJ. I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have done that. Blah, blah, blah.
You're always here, and you're always at the stage you're at in life is because everything that happened.
Yeah. But if nothing would have changed, I would never ever have gone to that school. I hated it.
Yeah, I hated a lot of my school. Like I loved it, but like I don't know, a lot of things happened after school where I don't know. I think I blocked a lot of like stuff out of my life. You know, like literally.
Really?
Like I'll talk to my friends, my best friends as well, two of my best friends, and I'll be talking to them. And they were like, oh, I remember this. And I'm like, nah. And they're like, oh, I remember this. And I'm like,
I think that's just you.
I think it's just me. But there are a lot of things in my life that I think I just like blanked out of my mind. It's just gone now.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've got a bad memory. Like, but it's not just because I've got bad memory. It's because like I've got a pretty good memory actually. But it's when it's like some things I just can't remember anything. It's weird.
Okay, so would you, if money is absolutely no issue,
okay,
like you have £10 billion, would you send your kids to private school?
Yes, I don't know, mainly because I don't know what private school is like.
Yeah,
but I feel like no, but I don't know, because I think when you have a kid, you really want the best for the kid.
Yeah,
and then at that point you're like, oh, I want the best.
But the thing is, it's not like it doesn't have to be a private school to be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
I guess the thing is,
I would send my kid to a private school if there's no other schools around that are like a nice school.
Yeah,
100%. But if there's a choice of, if there's three schools right next to each other, grammar is the way to me.
Yeah, and this is what I'm going to say here. This is not to do with like family's wealth and that. So you know how you say like some parents like to send their kids to private school because they're around more kids like that. Like that's not my thing. But there are a lot of kids in my school that I wouldn't want my kid to be around. And that's not to do with like how poor the family is or how rich the family is, because there are a lot of like well-off kids at my school that I just was like, I would not want my kid to be around that. But you can't choose that. That's just life. Like,
that's the thing.
You can't choose the kids. Like that's where I'm like, I'd want the best for my kid, and I want to put him or her in a school that like everything's perfect, but also you can't
put them in a bubble.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't bubble wrap your kids, but I think that's the wrong way of saying it.
It makes sense. I get what you mean.
Yeah,
you can't bubble wrap your kids. Yeah,
but it sounds like I'm saying like I want to murder my kid. I want to roll them up in bubble wrap.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
Yeah, I don't mean
it
that.
wasn't weird until you explained it as weird.
My bad. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if it's private or not private, but I just want it to be good.
Yeah,
like the best. So maybe that means that it would be private if money was an option. I don't know. I'd have to research. Why don't you just let me live my life, Simon, and figure it out when it comes to it?
What do you mean?
So what you think about right now?
I'll tell you one thing actually though about being in an all boys school. Obviously, like you weren't at an all boys school,
no,
at all.
No.
So from year 7 to 11, you go to school every day and there's girls.
Yeah,
we didn't have that obviously. So when you have a female teacher,
okay,
your standards are like much lower.
Everyone fancies the teacher.
Everyone fancies the teacher.
Okay,
and then like you see them after. You see them after, like, when you get to year 13.
Oh, after school, yeah. No, you didn't mean after class.
No.
You see them after class and you're like, all right, babe.
What about to the teacher?
Yeah.
But you see them after, like, year 13 and you're kind of like, most of them are,
just normal.
Most of them at that point, there was, like, their mums, they're like 45, 50.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not attractive.
Wow.
But you're there like, when you're in school, you're just like, oh my God, that teacher's so hot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, we didn't really have any hot teachers.
Exactly. If they were our school, it would have been hot.
even if the teachers were the same.
Yeah.
Just because you guys aren't around girls.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's building.
yeah. That's the thing that I found weird about like all boys school is that why?
You see how if you like don't have sex or you don't have any like you don't masturbate for like 2 months, anything will set you off.
So that was just like the whole school.
You'll see two ants just like grinding on some food and you'll be like, oh.
That's why I would imagine a lot of gay stuff happens at all boys schools because like they're just boys and they're like gotta fuck something.
I mean boys are very horny.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I don't know. The thing is I can't judge a public school because I've never been.
Yeah.
That's the issue. We need someone who's been to both.
We do.
I mean, JG went to a public school for like a year at the end, but that doesn't really count. You need someone who did like year 7 to 9 in a private school and then year 9 to 11 public.
Yeah. And they were older in the public school because then they wouldn't know how weird that the...
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. In my head, I just think private school's weird, but I don't know private school.
I mean, I've heard stories from Calix, and his actually sounds like Hogwarts.
He went to private school, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, but I don't... Actually, was it private school? I don't know if it was a private school or just a weird school.
It could be weird.
I think they were the kind to wear like, you know, like high shorts with like long socks,
okay.
like knee-high socks.
Yeah, ooh, okay.
As in him wearing them, not the girls.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he like walked around. They had to play like Quidditch and stuff.
What do you mean?
I think.
What do you mean they had to play Quidditch?
I think Cal went to a really weird school.
Did he actually go to Hogwarts?
I think he might have done.
Damn, I'd go to Hogwarts.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Loads of bad shit happens there.
Yeah, but you can do tricks.
Bear them die.
Yeah, I wouldn't die. I'm good at tricks.
Tricks.
I'm good at spells.
Tricks.
Tricks.
You called them tricks.
Abracadabra.
I think abracadabra. That's not even one of them.
It says.
Not
in Harry Potter, but that's
exactly.
like a magic trick in general.
Yes, you would have been...
Avada Kedavra.
Avada Kedavra.
Yes, that is abracadabra. She's just changed it.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
She's just copied it.
If you go... Yeah, but it's also the hand movement and stuff.
Yeah, what I'm saying is abracadabra could have been in Harry Potter. It actually is. She's just changed the B to a V.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I don't think you'd be good at spells.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
I can speak fast.
So?
I can be like, abracadabra.
Yeah, the wand wouldn't understand you.
True.
Magic.
Like, sorry, mate, what?
You speak too fast for magic.
Yeah. But I bet I could like really give Voldemort a good one. That's a weird sentence.
That was weird.
That is a weird
if you
sentence.
could see it as well, he did like almost like a
whip.
A kinky whip motion.
Yeah, damn it.
I'll give him a good one.
I think
private school, yeah. I just wasn't a fan. I actually resent my school too much is the issue.
Yeah.
Because up to year 6, I think I enjoyed it. I had bad times.
Wait, did it go from...
So you do like year 1 to 6 is primary school.
Oh yeah, but in the same school?
Yeah. Whoa. But it's like a separate campus. So
I think my nieces are doing that, yeah.
You don't see the old... Like it's called like Berkhamsted prep school.
Okay, and then it becomes like
whatever it is. Then it becomes Berkhamsted Senior School. Then it becomes Berkhamsted Collegiate, whatever, and then Berkhamsted Sixth College or whatever.
Wow.
But
you're really posh.
Shut up. You know what that's what it is? I went there before year 1 too. I was in Stepping Stones 1 and 2. Yeah.
Wow, so you were there. It was only a boys' school from the
7 to 11,
school.
yeah.
Okay.
So like obviously you meet girls in year 6 that you're friends with,
yeah.
and you're still friends with them outside.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's not, you don't literally just go like you're penned in, like you're not allowed to talk to girls.
You don't wake up one morning and it's just like guys everywhere.
No. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. You've thrown me off.
Sorry.
You threw me off with all your guy talk. I can't remember now.
The way you said that is now it's like I'm really interested to learn about private school because there's just boys there. Like with all your guy talk.
It's going to annoy me now. I can't remember.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Oh, no, I know what I was going to say. Yeah, I kind of resent my school because...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Up to year 6, like, I had a couple times where it was like, I really didn't enjoy school. Blah, blah, blah. Like, every kid does kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then when it got to year 7 to 11, it was just like... I don't know, I felt like it was... Like, our school definitely prioritised rugby, and basically the only thing I had going for me was I was decent at football.
Yeah.
Not amazing, but decent. And our school was literally like, the way they started the football term... So what sports did you play at your school?
What do you mean?
Did you not have... You have 3 terms at school. Did you do a different sport each term?
No.
So we
okay, I'll give you a story from our school real quick before you carry on. Hold your thought. Our school had like sports. Oh yeah, holding your thought. We did sports, so we had like all the normal ones like football, rugby and all that. And then in year 10 and 11, they just gave up, right? I'm joking. We just played dodgeball every single PE.
Oh my God.
And I think it's because like they were focused on like the PE GCSE. So if you're doing GCSE PE, but they're literally dodgeball, Danish long ball, I don't know if you know what that is.
No.
That's so sick. Yeah, and then bench ball.
No idea.
You don't know what bench ball is?
No.
So bench ball, right, is where you...
Do you stand on a bench and throw basically dodgeball while you're standing on a bench?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's just dodgeball, but on a bench?
No. I think if you get hit, then you go on the bench.
Oh, no, I do know that. Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, do you not call it bench ball?
I just think I played it in like year 4.
Okay.
I think it was like let's just get these kids to shut up, play bench ball.
That's what they did for us, yeah. Next podcast, let's talk about the stories from our school, because obviously I can't remember a lot of them. I can remember, let's do that. I've got so many funny ones. For example, like, me and my friend were just fighting in class, like, with the teacher there. He got so mad at me, because I was like picking on, well, I wasn't picking on him, but we were just bantering. It was my friend. And he was like, tried to hit me with the stool. Yeah. No, he had a nail file. Okay. Right, and was literally like trying to hit and stab me with it. So all I had to defend myself was a stool. And then there's like walking around class like this. I was like, miss. He's like trying to kill me. She's just like, shh. Just let it happen. I was like, what's going on? Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, anyway, we had 3 terms. Yeah, first term was always rugby, second term was always football, and third term was always cricket. So we had
not bench ball.
Not bench ball. Okay. But when you got to like the later years, you could choose not to do cricket or rugby or football if you don't want to, and you do other sports like you do tennis or bench dodgeball, ball. Athletics or whatever, stuff like that.
Okay.
There was a lot of private school sports.
Yeah, like what, like
lacrosse.
Rowing. Oh, lacrosse.
Actually, you don't do that at the girls' school though. Only the girls could do lacrosse.
Oh,
yeah.
Why?
Until mixed. The boys couldn't do it until 6th form. But anyway, they prioritised rugby so much that the coaches were the same. So they basically did the rugby term and they were like, oh yeah, our team's good, blah, blah, blah. Even though they sucked, they always lost.
Yeah.
And then they would go to the football term and the first match, because you literally start school on Monday and you have a match Saturday. We only have like 2 sessions a week. They would just go, all right, who's good at football? Who wants to play football? They put everyone that wants to play football in a thing and they'd go, all right, you were good at rugby, 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 you were good at rugby. So I know you're good, so you're in the team. We'll fill the rest with you lot. So for the first 5-6 games of the season, we only played like 10. It was 90% rugby players who don't know how to play football. And the rest of us are all there like trying to play football, playing with these guys who don't kick, they use their hands. And it's like, it was just so painful.
They're going to take a free kick and just pick it up. You guys are like, wait.
We just have like 11 goalies.
Yeah.
But like, so one of my friends, Jonathan Bond, who got signed to Watford, he literally got scouted from the school.
Okay.
And literally, the school said he's not allowed to play for Watford over our school. Because they played matches on Saturdays as well. And they said, no, you have to play for school. And Bondy was like, this is my chance to go professional.
That's so stupid, yeah.
They were like, I was like, you're holding back. But when rugby players did it, they were allowed to miss school to play county and district and stuff.
Yeah.
So he basically got told he's not allowed. He ended up moving to like the Watford school, signing for them, blah blah blah.
Yeah, now he plays for...
And now he's West Brom.
Yeah.
And like he's done well, he's done decent, but the school basically neglected him, said we're nothing to do with him then.
That's crazy.
Second he made his debut, they did a thing saying we made him.
Yeah.
They literally did a thing saying we are the reason, our coaches coached him into that.
Yeah, and they're probably wanting to come back and do like a talk to the kids. And he's like, oh, this is why. I know,
but he's the kind of person that just doesn't care. He doesn't hold a grudge. Stuff like that. So he's kind of there, like, whatever. Like, you know, he liked school. He really enjoyed the time there. So he's kind of like, he doesn't resent it at all. I'm more of a grudge holder.
Like,
so I'm like, and the fact that like they hated JJ, they actually kicked him out, and like they hated me.
Yeah,
and it's like they hated. There's like a couple of other people, like Alice Living, who's Clean Eating Alice on Instagram, done very well. She's got like a book and stuff.
Who?
She's called Clean Eating Alice. You probably won't.
What's her name though?
Alice Living.
Oh, not Levine. I thought you meant the Radio 1.
No.
She's got a podcast, Alice Levine.
And Roman Kemp.
Yeah, I know him.
So they all they were all in my year at my school.
Mad.
And like, I know our school kind of resented them all.
Yeah.
And then when they got something out, they loved them again.
Yeah,
but Alice Living always did all right. So they kind of like, I think they loved her still.
Okay.
So then she did well and they were like, oh, this is Berkhamsted's biggest success ever, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, man.
And it's annoying because I resent them because of stuff like that. It's kind of, it's just a thing of like, they hate you until...
Yeah, till you do something well and then they're like...
Then they say they created it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care about the hate if you're not going to claim it all.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Are you salty that no one signed you for football?
I'm not salty. I'm not good enough.
Oh, okay.
I'm salty I didn't get signed when I was like 4. I think I could have made it. If I was signed to like an academy at 4, so I was forced to play football every day.
Yeah.
I think I'd have a chance.
Would you force your kid to play football every day?
Yes. No, not even a question. Although I'm not salty. I'm gutted because my thing is I've never had a scout watch me play. At school level. I know I'm not good enough now at all. Okay. But at school level, I never had a scout watch me play. The scout that watched Jonathan Bond play, that game he watched, we had our club tournament and a school tournament. Same day, same time. And there was me, Jonathan Bond, 2 other mates that all played for the club and school.
Yeah.
So the club and the school came together and they went, they're both big occasions. We need them. So they agreed, we'll take 2 each. Me and one of my mates played for the club
that the scout wasn't at.
Yeah, and then those 2 played for that one.
Yeah,
he got scouted there. He got scouted at another game as well.
Yeah,
but my thing is, I wish I was there so that I could have known I wouldn't have been scouted.
Yeah. So you could you basically saying you wanted to know that you weren't good enough.
Yeah, because now it's like, oh, what if I played that game?
Yeah,
I know I wasn't good enough.
Well,
what if I played that game?
You could have been playing for West Brom right now.
No, like I know I'm not good enough, but you know what I mean. Like,
I'd have a different.
There's always the thing of
this podcast. Maybe
would I have a podcast if I'm playing for West Brom?
No. Well, you might.
You would have a different pod.
No, I'm saying you. I wouldn't be talking to you.
Oh, you'd be talking to someone else.
You might have a podcast, but it won't be this one.
Yeah,
I'll be talking to like no one. I wouldn't be here. So.
But yeah, you get what I mean. Like it's a thing of I wish I had been told. I wish I'd played that game so I knew I wasn't. Instead of every time I played a game thinking
you're not good enough, Simon.
Thanks, mate. Thanks.
You actually really stick to football.
Not in like
the annoying thing.
Aside.
No, the annoying thing though is when you play against shoes because you're so long.
That's why I think I was made for 6-a-side.
Yeah.
Because literally I play 11-a-side like Manny's series.
Yeah, and
it's like I played all right in the last game he posted. That's the only game I've come off and I've said I think I did all right. Every other game I've gone...
You're very critical of yourself though, so...
But no one... That was the only game everyone's actually come over and said...
All right, so...
You've played... Like, they actually said, like, you've played really well.
Okay.
Every other game, no one's... Like, they don't critique me, but they don't say you've played well.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you've had a good game today.
Whereas 6-a-side, whenever I play 6-a-side...
Yeah, or play on the garden here.
Because I'm so long, it's literally just like... You don't have anywhere to run. My legs will get you.
You have the ball, then the ball's gone, and you're like, "How did you reach? Like, what's going on?"
It's like you can be better, but I'm long. It's like playing against. We play with Josh Peters sometimes.
Okay,
he's the same. He's taller than me.
Yeah.
So me and him, if you have us 2 on a team, we cover the pitch. Like, we literally just do the splits and you can't get past.
Yeah. Or the ball will be like, for the guys listening, I'm reaching really high now. The ball will be like in the air and you just bring it down with your foot. And I'm like, how's that even happened?
Yeah, I think I was made for six-side. I want to start playing six-side more.
Yeah, do it.
I need to get fit. This is a bad period right now I didn't play last week's Manny's team.
No. Yeah. We spoke about this as well on the podcast, right? About personal training. I feel like you've not had...
No, yeah. Because I've been ill.
Yeah.
So literally, and I've still, my wrist is, I can't do a press up still because on my wrist.
Wow.
And that was
I can't do a press up.
That was about 4 months ago. That was a weak joke.
Yeah, it was a weak joke.
Yeah.
Weak.
Yeah.
Is that why you said it?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was the funny one then.
No, but I actually do. I hate it is the thing because Reeve actually made the video, which I said to him.
Yeah.
And then I got ill. We were literally going to do 2 sessions this week as well.
I feel like you do get ill quite a lot. Like,
thing is, I don't. I did at school a lot.
But I feel like when you do get ill, you get like a cold though. You get the same thing every time. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. But I think I've only been ill like this is the second time this year that I've been really ill.
Oh, maybe that's just both times I'm thinking of.
But it's every time it's cold, I get ill.
But badly as well. Like you just
like winter is not my time.
Yeah, your voice gets really weird, like Voldemort.
It's not like Voldemort. He's talking about one Instagram story. You know what? End this.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Yeah, we've had a good. This is 1 hour and 27 minutes. So
solid.
Cool.
We don't try and time it, by the way.
No, yeah. But it always seems to like from the get go. We never said it was going to be a certain length. But
we actually said like these are going to be our topics we're going to talk about today. And it just happened to be an hour and a half.
Yeah, and then it just always... I think one of them was like almost 2 hours. I can't remember which one that was, but that was really long.
Yeah, that one was really long.
I think that was when we were talking about YouTube. We just went on forever.
Yeah.
Just kept saying the same things over and over again. But yeah, thanks for listening and watching, guys.
If you are watching, remember you can check out... You do it.
Oh, if you are watching, remember you can check it out on Spotify. Is that what you're going to say? Yeah. And iTunes. It's on other podcast. It's on other podcasts. We're terrible at this. It's on...
You go.
This is horrible. Why have we got through the whole podcast and now we can't speak? It's on other platforms as well. I just don't know what they're called.
Deezer.
I don't think it's on Deezer. But it's on like Google Podcasts.
Oh, okay.
It's on something like called Podbean. If you listen on Podbean, what's up?
If you're listening to it as well on any of those, you can watch it on the What's Good channel.
Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, go subscribe. We want to get 1 million subscribers by next week.
Because then we can replace this plaque with...
Well, we should be able to apply... We can get our silver one.
Yeah, we should.
It's a bit smaller.
Yeah, but we can still put it there, though.
We'll still put it there.
It's still been awarded to us.
Yeah, as we said,
can we get 1 or 2? Can we get 2?
I think we can get 1. We may be able to try and get 2, but I don't know because obviously it's 1 channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll hopefully get that. And then hopefully hit 1 million subscribers by Christmas.
Oh my, wow.
I didn't say which Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
Just when we do it, we're like, did it before Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
We always knew we would.
Hold us to that. If we can get 1 million, that'd be crazy. I think we can.
Yeah.
You think we can do it?
I don't know. We're going to need some support, guys. So if you're listening, please subscribe.
That'll motivate us to keep the channel going, to keep the podcast going.
I mean, we want to anyway, but...
Yeah.
And if you have any things you want us to talk about as well, tweet us or email us.
Yeah, email us.
whatisgoodpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, do that. Is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
give us all the ideas there. Also, I'm going to shout out that someone made a Twitter account.
Yeah, What's Good Ideas.
Yeah, What's Good Ideas. Yeah. Go follow that and then just put ideas there. And
if you tweet them, they tweet us.
Yeah.
Because we actually don't have a Twitter account. I don't know if we'll bother because we each have our own Twitter account.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a point.
And we tried and there's no available names.
There's no available names either.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching anything. Blah, blah, blah. Check out M7E. Check out everything.
Yeah, I'm going to go read my hate comments now.
Randolph's going to go cry. And peace.
Bye.